Y'all know what time it is, man. We on another episode of Trill Talk No Cap.
What's good, homie?
What's good, fam? How you living? Hey, what's up, Miss Chinese Nikki? I'm trying to give the San Antonians a bigger idea of what we're talking about and how legendary this shit is. Man, y'all already know what it is. You dig what I'm saying? It's the one and only impeccable High Strong, man. This is another great episode of Trill Talk No Cap, where the only capping that we do is the ones we wear on our heads. And today is a very special day. You dig what I'm saying? Because we got my dog Jiggity J in the building today.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Real talk. This dude right here, man, if you're not tapped in with who he is, we about to let you know some information right now. You know what I'm saying? Jiggity is tapped into a lot of shit that we're going to get into. We're going to go ahead and get started because it's so much shit that I want to talk to this man about. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, Jiggity, appreciate you taking the time out. You know what I'm saying? Because your schedule is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate that.
Appreciate you taking the time out, man.
Appreciate y'all even having me.
Oh, yeah, for shit show. But nah, man, you know what I'm saying? The first time I ever met you, bro, was at Sandbox. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? I remember everybody telling me, you know what I'm saying? Because most people that knew that I did music, they're like, bro, Jiggity. Yeah. That nigga, hey, he tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember meeting you, bro. It was such a dope-ass vibe. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to chop it up with you, you know what I'm saying, at Sandbox. So, you know, for those that don't know, Jiggity, tell them where you originally from. Are you originally from San Antonio?
I was born in Ruston, Louisiana. I've been in San Antonio 12 years now. Okay. And so this is where I reside, and this is where I've been at and know the most. So
yeah.
That's where I'm at.
And you definitely came here and made it home, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
When you came out here, you know what I'm saying, before we even get in that, like growing up, you know what I'm saying, as the young Jiggity, how was that? You know, you grew up in Louisiana?
Yeah, so I was in Louisiana all the way up to like middle school.
Okay.
Then we came out here, and then I've been out here ever since.
Yeah.
But young, just another life. And mom, dad, just growing,
brothers,
you know.
Brothers, sisters?
Brothers, sisters.
Yeah.
I actually have two brothers. No sisters, not shit. I wasn't blessed with no sisters, but two brothers. They're both younger. They're both active right now. My middle brother plays overseas.
Okay.
Plays basketball overseas, and my younger brother, DJ Big Mac, is a DJ out here in San Antonio.
Okay, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. So you know what I'm saying? Did you? For those that don't know, man, tell them a little bit about what you do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's funny when people ask me that. It's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's a little bit of everything. I mean, everybody knows me as like promoter. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I've done the most out here. But I also run a sports management company called J Sports Management. So I do a lot of marketing and NIL deals for college athletes.
Oh, that's dope. And it's your own sports?
It's mine, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm the founder. I have my co-owner, 007. He's the one.
Yeah.
I went to the idea with. He had a lot of connections that helped me out to get it started.
Yeah.
And then we've been doing it ever since. We had our first athlete, Joshua Cephas.
Okay.
He recently got an undrafted free agent deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, that's
where
what's up.
That's where he's at right now. So
that's what's up. Yeah. And I did not know that that you know what I'm saying. I knew you and 007 was tapped in, but I didn't know y'all worked together. That's dope. Sure. You know what I'm saying. I could see why too. You know what I'm saying. Both of y'all so cool.
That's my dog.
Yeah, man. You know he actually produced a record for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he produced a R&B record for me. You know what I'm saying. I didn't know a nigga be producing like that. I was on his Instagram one day, but nah, yeah, that's fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. I didn't even know. So you tapped in with the sports management. You know what I'm saying? How was that? Is that challenging? You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep the athletes on board. And
I mean, yeah, because at the same time, they're still growing. I want to call them kids, but you know, college athletes are still growing and learning. So at the same time, it's like, I want to say challenging, but it's more like fun for me. You know what I'm saying? Because then our job is to get them at a level, you know what I'm saying, where they need to be at within the marketing, what kind of deals that we're getting them. But at the same time, they have to like keep a level of character for themselves, you know what I'm saying, for us to even want to mess with them. So
right.
So that's how I feel.
And how do y'all go about like seeking the ones that y'all that y'all looking at?
It's really like that. Like it goes back to your character, you know, what type of person you are, like your history, like. I mean, all that matters. It's a lot of stuff that you did before that we look at. We don't take on anyone because we have a lot of DMs. I'll show you my DMs. Like people, like, you know, especially when Cephas like was getting a lot of knowledge out here. It was like a lot of people just hitting us up because they just see us doing something. But at the same time, like, we want to be particular of, like, the kind of athletes that we carry because it's a flexion on ourselves.
Right, right.
So it's like me and Tevin, you know, we just really just look at the individual and just break them down piece by piece.
Right.
Even if they have some history, because Josh did have, you know, some history, we really don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't judge a book by its cover. So
Right, right.
That's really how we do it.
Did y'all so like did you kind of fall into that, or did you always set out to do promotion and the sports management, or did you kind of fall into one doing the other?
Man, it's really a whole story.
Yeah.
So I played football, so there was nothing like promoting and partying. Like when I was in high school, like I was straight football.
Yeah.
So I played football all the way up to high school. I went to college in Sacramento, California.
Okay.
Where I played at Sac City Junior College. I actually hurt my lower back the first year I was there, so it really brought me back to San Antonio.
Yeah.
At the time, it still was no jiggity, no nothing like that.
Yeah.
I just came home, and then obviously like moving back in with my parents, it was like we had to talk with my mom, like you gotta figure something out. So my homie Dom, who lived in San Antonio at the time, I moved in with him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get out the house and actually, you know, do something different. Just started working. A lot of the jobs I was working, I really didn't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I just knew there was something bigger for me.
Yeah.
So just kept doing that. My homie Dom was actually a promoter at the time.
Yeah.
He was working at a club out here called Club Live, and
I remember
a group called Fuck
off
College.
281, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they were going out every night, bro. And then like he was tapped in with the people running it. So like I would actually see them making money and doing certain things, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but at the time, you gotta understand, I'm like, damn, I'm money hungry. I'm trying to do something with my life. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing my maximum potential. So it's like, started going out with them, and then all of a sudden, like, short, like, they really left San Antonio, and there was like a lot of people like that was fucking with me and Dom.
Right.
That, you know what I'm saying, we didn't really like know what to do going out wise, and we were throwing like house parties. That's really how it started. And then one of his homies, Jacory, gave me a nickname, and that's where the Jiggity came about.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that, where the name came from.
My homie Jacory Patterson, who he went to UTSA at the time, we were just chilling, being stupid. Yeah. And he was really just going around giving everybody nicknames, being stupid, because he didn't drink and smoke. So, like, we were, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get into it. And then he said Jiggity, and then the reason why he said it, because you're always, like, moving around, you're always go-getting, because at the time, like, I'm trying to, you know, I'm hustling, bro. I'm doing shit, like, I don't want to do, but at the same time, because, you know, we hustling. So, literally, like, he gave me the nickname Jiggity, talking about, like, you're always moving around, you're always hustling, you're always doing something. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, that passed, we went to sleep, and it just stuck with me. I don't know why, it just stuck with me. And, like, so, at the time, like I said, there was, like, we were going out, so it was a lot of, like, people trying to figure out something. So I was like, damn, like, what if I start my own?
And that's the hardest part, trying to figure out, like,
trying to figure it out.
Because especially when you had all those people in your hand that could make the move, but you can't really tell them that you want to make moves if you don't exactly know
what you're doing.
What you're doing. Yeah.
And that's literally like how it was. So I was like, fuck it, bro. I took the name Jiggity. My name is Jalen, so that's where the J came from. And I chose entertainment because, like, I wanted it more than just promotions, you know what I'm saying? I just like, and that's literally was my thought process, Jiggity J Entertainment. Yeah. And literally started up, and that's really how things started rolling, for real.
That's dope, though, you know what I'm saying? And you know one thing about you that I've noticed, bro, is that your mentality, you know what I'm saying? You are a prime example of if your mentality is different, you know what I'm saying, you can make anything happen. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, I was talking to somebody the other day, he said everybody can't live their dream. He believed that. That was his mentality. He said some people have to do some other shit. You know what I mean? Reality, that's true, but it's because of their mentality, though. You know what I'm saying? And you have one of those mentalities, like you said, you worked odd jobs or whatever, but you felt like, I know I'm bigger than this. I know I deserve more than this. You know what I'm saying? And so you've always had that confidence. Since, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just instilled. Like, my mom was real big on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you live the life you choose. Yeah. So at the same time, like, you really just have to, like, know what you want out of life and really just go get it. Yeah. And even if you don't know, you got to get up every day and figure something out. You know what I'm saying? So.
And bills ain't gonna pay itself, huh?
At all.
Nah, for real. That's dope, man. So talk a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, Jiggity, of some of the things and the events that you've that you've done while here? Because you've done some pretty big things, and even the things that have been the most successful here. When you go back and look at it, you like, oh, Jiggity has something to do with that. Oh shit, he was tapped in with that. That happened because, you know what I'm saying? How does that come about? Like, do you just know the right people to talk to? I mean, it's probably more easier now because they know who you are and they know what you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say just coming up wise, just networking, bro. I was just big on networking. Like I ain't like if I want something, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
So like basically like if there's an event going on or if there was something going on, like I would just try to find someone to hit up or you know what I'm saying, just say the right things.
See where you can fit in that.
Yeah, it's just
situation,
just about seeing where you fit in because it's not like I'm not trying to go and just take it over, but I'm trying to be a part of something, trying to make some money, trying to do something.
Yeah.
But actually be an asset, not a liability. Like that's the biggest thing because everybody want to do something.
Yeah.
Everybody want to make money, so it's like you got to figure out like what you're good at, and then that's really where like.
And that's really
stuff
where
started rolling for me.
That's where you present to them. Like, this is what I bring to the table.
This is what I can do.
Yeah.
Because that's all people care about. Like, if someone came to me, I want to work. Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
I just want to do what you do. Like, that's not how it works. Cause, you know what I'm saying? You're just doing something because.
They think they would get hired off that shit, huh?
Yeah, bro. Like, everybody would be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not like that. And it's just, I think people just got the, like you said, mindset and wrong perspective of life and just whatever they're doing with their life. You know what I'm saying? It's just not correlating what they're trying to do in life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I would ask you, man, like what would you say is probably the most challenging thing that you've come across? Because I could imagine, if I had to guess, it would be that so many people from artists to sports to always come to you and say, hey, Jiggity, put me on. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of a balance because it's got to be some hardships there, right? Yeah. Like if you don't put them on, if you can't put them on, they feel like, oh, he ain't really want to work with me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's actually the hardest part. That is the hardest part, bro, because everybody feels like they're entitled. You know what I'm saying? So everybody feels like, oh, because they know you, they're supposed to do this, or you supposed to do this for them. And it's like reality, no one did this shit for me. So, like, I don't view it as, like, just because I know you, you know what I'm saying? You got to have to do something. You got to have to, you know what I'm saying, find what you're good at and then bring it to the table. Because, like, for me, like, I just remember me trying to come up. It was, like, no one, like, really, I wouldn't say trying to help me, but at the same time, like, you know, they're like, okay, I'll give you this, but I'm not going to give you the full because I don't want you to, you know what I'm saying?
Copy and take over what I got going.
And I feel it, you know what I'm saying? That's the world we live in. But just like with people, like, you know what I'm saying, they always feel like, you know what I'm saying, they want something out of you, and they're owed something, and I'm not on that because I wasn't owed anything. So that's my mentality on it.
And you got to kind of let them know that, you know what I'm saying? Just because
I'm straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Like I be telling people because I ain't got no reason to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit wasting my time lying to you.
Yeah.
So it's like shit,
you got to go with what can be, and a lot of times you coming from a place where it benefits, where you trying to see where it could benefit both of us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I see that. You know what I mean? So I know you got. I know you tapped into the community too. You know what I'm saying? I seen you working with a lot of different like community groups and things like that. You know what I mean? Talk a little bit about that. Like what if some of you did with the anti-bullying?
Yeah, so I'm part of that anti-bully gang with King Kali. Put me on a few years ago. My brother's autistic, so it's like it was a big thing for me to work. You know what I'm saying? Alongside kids and actually like like my brother got bullied in school, so it was just big on my heart to do that. I also do like backpack giveaways. I'm on my third year on my backpack giveaways, and then I do a toy giveaway for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm active. This is my third year doing it. It's got bigger and better every year. I get a lot of support, like you said, from the community and the people that I know and stuff like that. So
and that's probably one of the most rewarding things, you know what I'm saying, that you do when you see all the smiles on them kids' faces and the stuff that they get.
Yeah, because like at the end of the day, because it's not about me, because like that's how I try to look at life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're here to, like, help people. You know what I'm saying?
Others,
Yeah, help yourself. But, you know what I'm saying? Once you give the game, you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, give the game. So it's like, even with the kids, it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take pride in people living in, like, poverty and, like, low area. Because, like, I could be the person to help out. You know what I'm saying? I could be the person doing these drives, and someone makes sure they get a backpack or they can get a toy for Christmas. It's like, even if I touch one person, it's like, for me, it's like, I'm doing something. You're doing something positive, you know.
And that always spreads, because once you help that one person, they always gonna remember that, and then they're gonna tell other people about what you did for them.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely, like, and people don't. That energy gets let's say what's that word? reciprocated.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go. You know.
Thank you, Sean.
Like, there you go. Like that energy, it comes back to you. So like,
Yeah.
that's really how it's been my whole life. And like, I would never tear someone down. Like I want to pick up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's just what I've been doing with my drives, and that's why it's on my third year and just keeps me going. Like, to do something positive.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now I definitely see it, man. I definitely see that you move with intention, and you also, like I said, one of the things that I loved about you the most was that you move with actually trying to help people, and it's not really about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and so not to cut you off, that's
No, go ahead.
that's literally why I started Jiggity J Entertainment. It was nothing about promotions. It was nothing about that. I was just trying to do something with my life and do something positive with my life. You know what I'm saying? So when that opportunity came, I was like, damn, this is dope. You can make money by doing this, this, and this. It's like, damn, it changed my whole perspective of, like, you know, just life and entrepreneurship and just not having to settle for what the world gives you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely, absolutely. Now you gotta, like I said, man, you got a different type of mentality. You know what I mean? So, and you giving that mentality, you giving that game just by doing what you're doing, you inspiring others. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite quotes by Nipsey was that, you know what I'm saying, the best thing you can do for another human is inspire them. You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of things that you do with your events, like I say, when your name is on something, especially when it comes to the promotion, the parties or whatever, people come out. You know what I'm saying? And like being here for so long, seeing so many different promoters, you know what I'm saying? It's rare occasions that you see somebody that's actually on the trail of doing it right every time. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell like a lot of your stuff too that you plan is strategic. You know what I'm saying? You thought about it for a minute. Now I know you got this basketball tournament getting ready to come up. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
We'll talk about that. You know what I mean? You got the 5-on-5. You know what I mean? All
Co-ed.
Teams, yeah, co-ed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All teams ain't been. You got like four more teams.
Yeah, we got like 4 spots to fill left. We got some people talking about it, so you know, till they lock in is till they lock.
Y'all might be in trouble. I'm trying to come back. You feel me? I'm trying to come back and get that cash prize. You feel me? For real. Matter of fact, I want to see somebody on the court. We both know her, Brandy, cause she be talking mad shit.
Right.
Brandy be talking cash shit like she can see me on that court.
And that's what it's for, because we got a lot of females that be talking like they can hoop.
Yeah,
so it's like, damn.
You know, Kaylin did that shit.
Yeah.
That's who did it.
Yeah.
They real confident now.
No, but I fuck with it though.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea, because like you see the WNBA changing, college basketball in general just changing like to a woman's side. So it's like, damn, like what are we not like including the women for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Especially in an event like I'm doing. So I thought it was dope to do that.
And I've always felt that, man. I think they need to change the narrative. I think that somebody like Caitlyn could change the narrative on how much they get paid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They need to be getting paid a lot more. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Her contract was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even remember the number. That's how low it was to me for what she's done for women's basketball. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But yeah, man. So that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got your sports. You can definitely you got your sports management. You can definitely be able to tap in with them too, because you played the sport. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it just football? Or is it basketball? Is it any type of sport?
It's really any sports right now, but
Okay.
What we've been doing is a lot of like the UTSA football players, like, because what I'm big on, and like, you know what I'm saying, we have a big D1 program out here, you know what I'm saying, and they don't get a lot of like recognition, I would say, like as far as like the different players, you know what I'm saying. Of course, like Frank Harris, like he got all the recognition because, you know, he's been in college so long, but there's a lot of great players still like on the team, and that was just my biggest thing. Like, it goes back to putting people on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some like what I'm good at. You know what I'm saying?
And they know what they're good
at. We just match
as long as
together.
everybody do their job, you know what I'm saying? Only time you really ever run into problems when people try to overstep and do your job.
When you don't do your job.
Like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially in San Antonio, man, the city has a lot to offer. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that y'all doing what y'all doing, and there's so many people doing different things that's showing that this city has a lot to offer, because most people identify Texas with Houston. We talk about this all the time. You know what I'm saying? When you think of Texas and you never been here before, the only thing they always ask you, are you from Houston? Nah, I'm from San Antonio. It's a different thing, you know what I mean? But it definitely has a lot to offer, and the things that you're doing is showing a little bit more than just the Alamo and the Spurs, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, for sure.
And they need to know that what else we tapped into. Now, you know, in the rap world, a lot of these rappers, a lot of the local rappers, they believe in like gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? They believe that like motherfuckers be holding the gate. You know what I'm saying? It's not a real thing though, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But they believe that. Do you run into those type of issues, you know, with promoting? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, is there like promoters that maybe been promoting that maybe just don't want to tap in? Because, you know, it's harder, like in the rap world, everybody doesn't want to work together. I feel like they do, but I feel like they just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? It seems that DJs and promoters work differently. Like it's a lot more camaraderie and people trying to come together.
No, for sure, yeah. And that's a good topic because, like, at the same time, like, I hate that shit, bro. Like, because my biggest thing is we all can eat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the only one on something. Like, I would put someone else on, but, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do something. But a lot of people are like, it's an ego-based thing, bro. It's like
ego-driven.
You get to a certain level and you think you just the shit, or you don't think you need someone else. So, and then as you grow, that it sticks with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard when you get older because that's been your mentality your whole life. You know what I'm saying? That's how you've been going about it, dealing with people and just doing people dirty. So it's just like, that's just what you're stuck on. But honestly, like, I hate it because I'm not that type of person. But at the same time, I understand because it's a business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And business is business. So, like,
so you definitely got to exercise a lot of patience.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you take shit to heart, it's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be doing this long if I took everything to heart or what people said. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to do you. Bro. Yeah,
no doubt. So, you know what I'm saying? What is one of the things that we can expect? Like, what is something for you? I always ask this question, you know what I'm saying? You know, for artists, it might be like a Grammy, or for NBA player, maybe a championship. What is that thing for Jiggity that says that this is gonna let me know that this is something I strive for, I want, I gotta have it, and I'm gonna keep going till I get it? Is there an accolade or something that you want?
I want to say there's always just something I want. I just, we just strive to get better, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day because, like, I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing. So it's like, at the end of the day, I can't say, like, oh, down the road, this is what I want, because I didn't even know I was going to be here. You know what I'm saying? I think, like, it goes back to the mindset, like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going, you know what I'm saying? Figure out your next move, you know what I'm saying? Because especially in the entrepreneur world, you always doing something. Everything's changing. Like, another business is opening. Like, so I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? There's not a stoppage point. Like, you can go to the highest level. You can get more. You can always do more. So that's, for me, that's how I think. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you just got to keep going with the shit.
Just got to keep going. Got to keep moving. Yeah, man, I love that, man, for real. So, you know what I'm saying? So I also got to ask you, Jiggity, you know what I'm saying? So how does that work? I wanted to know, too, with the sports, right? How does it work if one of the players go to, like, the NFL or the NBA? You know what I'm saying? Will you always get, like, a percentage? Or is it more like I've helped him to that point, so our thing on how we get our revenue through here is just to get every player to that destination?
It really just depends on the contract, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So some is just, like, till their college is done with, you know what I'm saying? And some, they can keep going all the way. But a lot of, like, players that get agents and stuff, they have, like, their own marketing reps. They have their own people that do that type of work, you know what I'm saying? So it really just depends on, like, the contract, who you messing with, what type of agent you're working with, because a lot of the agents are going to try to push us away because obviously they have their own marketing and people that working with them that they can pay.
A lot of agents don't really only be the only ones representing.
The only ones representing them. They don't want no outsiders. So at the same time, it's a competition with that itself. But it is it is hard because, like,
it's all politics,
it's
right?
All politics,
it's
man.
all politics.
And when you're in the league, it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's even stricter. So
do you like the fact that, like, so how y'all do, like, the, and this goes with a question with the promotion and the sports, like, how are you doing? Are you doing the footwork when you're doing that? You know what I'm saying? Because what I love is that I seen you just post something and it's like it's already in the conversation. You feel me? And that's dope. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people try to get to that point. But I wanted to ask, you know what I'm saying? Do you like is social media the best platform for you, or do you like actually doing the footwork? Because, like I said, you got that charismatic energy that makes that, like, well, I know, dude, I'm gonna go because I fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? Or does the social media presence do a lot more for you with what you do?
I think for myself, the groundwork is what promoting is. You know what I'm saying? Being out there in people's faces, like, the world has changed into, like, social media is everything.
Everything.
People think they can post a flyer.
People don't even get their own food no more. It's Uber
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got robots bringing your food and shit. So it's like a lot of people got away from that. But, like, when I first started and, like, when I was really, like I said, hustling, like, it's a whole story behind this shit, bro. I was the one, like, going
Out
out
there
on
with the
cars,
flyers and that shit,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like trying to sell whatever, you know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people got away from that, but like for myself, that's what started everything. And
Yeah.
I feel like the social media just kept up because of what I was already doing in people's faces.
Yeah.
Like the shit don't last if people don't know who you are. You
Social
know
media
what I'm saying?
just helped out the formula
It
you
just
already had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It
Because
really
it's
just took
true.
over the formula.
Everything is like that now. Everything is like you don't have to leave your damn house
To do
for shit.
anything,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I went into an ice cream place the other day with my daughter, and I thought the person serves you. They was just standing behind the counter texting. You serve your damn self,
Yeah.
and then you bring it to the
It's
counter and they
scary.
pay. They don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy to me.
It's crazy, bro.
But nah, yeah, bro, it's like that now. Like you said, they got them robots now. You know what I'm saying? I think my partner, he live in Cali right now. He was telling me that. He was saying like that you order something now and the robots bring it out to you.
Bring it to you, yeah.
That shit's
I've
crazy
seen
as
that.
hell.
Yeah, I've seen that.
What if one of them motherfuckers malfunction and
That's why
start
everything
slapping
like go
motherfuckers?
wrong, and then what? Like,
Nah, that shit crazy though. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's dope. You know what I mean? You don't really have like and that's dope too. Like I said, cause like you said, with everything that you move forward with is a win to you. You know what I'm saying? When you coming from ground zero and really grinding like you have, it's like everything's a win. You know what I'm saying? Some people chase an accolade or want to be up here so bad to the top that they forget about the destination and how much fun they having on the journey. You know what I'm saying? You look like you have a lot of fun with the stuff that you put on. You know what I mean? Like, so you tapped into a lot of different clubs. Like I said, I met you at Sandbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've seen you in other spots too. Are you tapped in with the clubs as well? You know what I'm saying? As far as promoting and doing events at these clubs? You know what I'm saying? Like when you was at Sandbox, was you doing events there or? Because I remember you had it popping on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Like on a Tuesday, you had motherfuckers out there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Which is a hard day. Mondays and Tuesdays is a hard day
During
to
the
get.
week, it's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah. But you made it to the point where people wanted to come out there on Tuesdays. You know what I mean? Is that something that is that a part of the formula? Like don't give away the formula, you know what I'm saying? But is that a part of it to where you like, I know motherfuckers don't really come out on Tuesdays, but I know they want to. There's a lot of people out there that don't have to work to the afternoon. They maybe work remote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna make this pop on Tuesday.
I think just for me, Tuesday was a day, like, it goes back to 2019. Like, that was when I first was at Sandbox with Vino the Bitter.
Okay,
me and
yeah.
him, we were doing Tuesdays and was jumping. So I think from then on, like, even when we stopped doing that, when COVID hit and we came back, I had a spot called Bruise Brothers, and I was doing that Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? So Tuesday just been a day for me, like, I just felt like, you know, people would come out, like, during the week. Like, Monday, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, people would come out. But
Yeah.
Tuesday, it just always, to me, it just happened like that. And like you said, like, who I am and what I built, like, it got jumping based off, you know what I'm saying, everybody playing a part. You know what I'm saying? The bottle girls, everything, like, it just all played out. Because when you saw me at Sandbox, like, it wasn't popping, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the whole reason why we started doing it. But once I did Tuesdays and then the Sundays came, and then it just all just came together. But it's just about relationships too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got put on by people that, you know, talk good about me to the owners, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these places, like, it wasn't even me. Like, I don't know if you remember Tipsy Cowgirl that we just just had. Like, a lot of that was just put in my hands, but based off the person I was, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
it's like, it's relationships and how you talk to people, how you deal with people, bro. Like
That's
that really
what they remember
matters.
the most. And it's crazy too because a lot of things start off with a business transaction, and then it, but depending on the relationship and how much has been built, things change. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes more long term. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you building a lot of relationships with a lot of different people, but you keep these relationships with these people. So when y'all circle back and do business again, it's like we already done this before. So it's a smoother transaction, I could imagine. You know what I'm saying?
And I just try to learn from everybody, bro. Like, one of my favorite quotes is, like, the more you learn, the more you earn. Because at the same time, like, if you're not learning every day in life and growing every day in life, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you only get one, and it's a blessing to wake up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always put another day, another blessing.
Yeah.
Like, that's just real. Like, that's
real,
really,
yeah.
like, I wake up like, damn, like,
I'm up. I get a chance to
for
live
real,
again.
'cause,
Yeah.
like, you know, we know a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, going through shit because people ain't here and certain situations happen, and you never know when your time's up. So it's like, that shit's for real. Like, you just gotta get up and go get it.
You never know, man. And it's crazy because I always say that life is too short to deal with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if every day you get it, most people get up and worry about what happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You
Or worry about other people. That's the biggest thing, bro. Like, I be telling people, like, I be hearing drama and shit. I be like, damn, like, don't even tell me. Like, I don't like people telling me drama, bro. 'Cause it's like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hear it and it's like, damn, okay, but I'm not worried about what someone else is doing. Like,
but some people live and thrive off that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they live.
Real, bro.
It's like your life is so fucked up or whack that you gotta be bringing drama. I don't like when people come tell. My biggest pet peeve is when people come tell me shit that somebody said about me. I don't care who said it. Yeah. I'm wondering why you so fucking excited to tell me about some negative shit. You know what I'm saying?
You bringing that to my life, like
like I don't give a fuck.
Know. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know. You know, people supposed to be hating. People supposed to be talking shit because then you really not doing nothing. But it's like if they are like, okay, they're doing what they're supposed to, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So like that's never really been like an issue for me. I think that's why I never really like just had problems with people because like I don't care. Yeah. Like I'm not here worried about what you're doing. I'm never worried about what someone else is doing. I'm not trying to. What Hashim was with that girl. Was with, like, bro, that shit's lame to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, it goes to show you like people's life and like what you got going in your own life, like that you're so worried about. Cause like with me, like you said, I be busy, bro. I don't got time to be thinking about what someone else is doing. I don't. That's not even a thought. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I seen you, man. You be chilling. You be in your own zone. You be chilling. I think we was at Social House on a Thursday, and I was over there. I looked over there and I said, "Man, my nigga Jiggity just kicking it. Everybody around you was turned the fuck up, drinking, bottles was going. And nigga Jiggity was like, they was tapping you. Hey, Jiggity.
Nah, that's the worst, bro. Cause I just be like, if I go somewhere and I'm supporting someone, like I'll just be chilling. Like I went to Fat and then babysat her, and just was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jiggity, and then like it's just like it's a blessing too, cause
you
like,
appreciate it.
I appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, but it's like damn,
like I'm not even trying to talk about that, or like you know what I'm saying, certain shit. But it's like
it's cool, like they know how cool you are, so you the one that they want to bring it to.
Type shit.
Like nigga, you know that nigga over there.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna take the idea, cause it's like at the same time, like I listen. Like I don't think any idea is a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? At least you thinking about some shit. But it's like damn, like. If I'm not really trying to do that at the time, I'm never. That's not what I'm trying to do. You know? So.
You gotta fit what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people blow their opportunities when they try to get endowed in everything. Like you know you gotta go with what's the heaviest shit going for you right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, you really do have it figured out. You have a nice little formula on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because some of the stuff that you mentioned is the same thing that goes on in the music world or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which you also tapped into. You know what I'm saying? But the same things go on, you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch it with the formulas because you want to give people the game, like you said. When you learn, you know what I'm saying, you teach. But also people will copy the fuck out your ideas, you know what I'm saying, and then try to put it. But it never works out the same for them, you know what I'm saying, because you know exactly how you wanted to do it. And when you the creator, you can create some new shit. They gotta wait on your next move, you know what I'm saying, just to see what they gonna do. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying. So. Like I always, especially somebody in your field, I gotta ask this question. What's one of the best things out of everything you did that you could think of right now that's happened and you was like, damn, that shit crazy. I might have to circle back and do that shit again, do a part 2 or something like that. And what's like one of the worst experiences? It's a 2-part question. What's like one of the worst experiences where you like, I'm gonna make sure that however I move, that shit never happens again. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, and it don't have to be like, you know, somebody you doing. I'm talking about like just in business and period, like something you thought that might have been successful, and it probably was, but it wasn't how you put it into your mind. You know what I'm saying? And then something that was like you thought, oh, I'm gonna just put this on. I think this would be dope, but it turned out fucking huge. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to remember all the shit.
Cause you do a lot of shit.
Like what was like the worst? I would say we did something in Houston. We did a concert in Houston, and I wouldn't say we didn't do it right, but I feel like we should have tapped in more with like the people out there.
Oh, in
you know
Houston,
what I'm saying? In
like
Houston,
more promotion in Houston, yeah.
Like the show was good. It was a concert I helped out with the person out here, but it was just more of like I let him do like what he wanted to do instead of me putting my input. Because I was on it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that could have went a little better than what it was. And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the stuff I do, like, shocks me. Because it's like, at the same time, bro, like, I know what I'm capable of, but at the same time, like, to get support and people to come out and spend money and do what they do, like, that's on the individual. And it's like, I never, like, be like, oh, this shit's just not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like
for
anything
sure.
I do, I feel like it's going to work, but it still shocks me every time because it's like, damn, you really doing something where, like, you bring people out and then people really trusting you with this event and doing something positive. So I don't know. It's like a two-part. It's two parts to me, man. It's like some shit works out, some shit don't. But if you don't try, then you never know. You know what I'm saying?
So I see you. Like I said earlier, you tapped into. We was talking about the music stuff that you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you get a lot of people that maybe come to you and say, "Yo, Jiggity, I want you to manage me," or "Yo, Jiggity, I want you to," you know what I'm saying? Like, and you be like, "Damn," like you said, like I'm not even doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I first, it goes back to like when I first was like promoting heavy. I was doing a lot of shows, so I was tapped in with a lot of people that was like bringing artists and stuff like that. So like, there was a lot of people like trying to get me to manage them, and you know there was some people like I did help out with, and I did do my thing. But especially when I started working at Create Music Group. Out in LA, that's when a lot of people were trying to tap in with me. And, you know what I'm saying? And even a dude in Houston, you know, Enzo McFly, out in Houston, like he tapped in with me. And that goes back to relationships. I met him in a club in Houston. So I guess he saw when I started posting, I was working at Create, he hit me up as well. So like, it's just a lot of things like that. Like it just goes back to relationships and being good to people and people remember you. Like, trying to get you to help them out, you know what I'm saying? You never think of, you know what I'm saying, like that someone at that caliber that I'm saying, that's not just local, would be hitting you up. So it was a blessing with that.
Does this ever shock you? You sit back sometimes at the crib like, oh shit, like I set out to do this shit, I'm doing this shit.
Every day.
This shit happening right now.
Every day. People don't understand, bro. People think I just got it made, and it's just like this.
Like you rich, huh? They like, give me, hey,
niggas
be asking you for the money. Niggas be asking you for money.
It's levels to this shit.
I've had niggas DM me for money. That's the weirdest shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. People asking you all of a sudden you don't talk to.
Yeah.
Like for shit, but it's like at the same time, it's like it goes back. It's a blessing that people think that that you're really doing something that caliber that they have the ability to hit you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't take nothing as a negative. Like you might be doing it for a negative reason, but like for me, I'm gonna find like a positive outcome out in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because you're hitting me up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. And like, did that come from just being in your environment, being observant to like shit you seen? You like, you know what? I'm always look at it from a positive, standpoint. Because I noticed that when people look at a lot of different things from a negative standpoint, you know what I'm saying? It affects, like we talked about it. It's like sports. Yeah. When stay in your head, it affects your business. You know what I'm saying? I see that you stay on that pathway of just positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like I said, I be learning from other people. Like I take other people's experiences, and you know what I'm saying, and I put them to mine. And it's like at the same time, like I see like you being negative in a situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's doing nothing for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being negative just never done nothing for me. So it's just like. It's hard because at the same time, like, it's life. Like, shit happens and, like, we all go through some shit. But it's like, damn, it's, like, goes back to what I said. My mom says you live the life you choose.
Right.
And why would I choose every day to be negative or wake up because something happened I can't control?
Especially when it goes back to the blessing. Like you say, you got to wake up. So why be negative with the shit?
I can't say another day, another blessing and be out here negative in life. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't fit. So I've just never been, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to prove something I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm living how I live, you know what I'm saying? What's worked for me, it don't work for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And you learn that in life, and that's all about the growing and learning aspect of life, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I take a part of, and that's why I try to be positive, because like I said, what am I gonna do? Like people be complaining it's raining outside, like okay, like, you can't do nothing about that, bro.
So. And I try to tell people too, like you said it's something real pivotal in the beginning. You said that what worked for me may not work for you, which is crazy because people think that there's a blueprint to this shit. They're like, hey, bro, give me the game. Like, how did you do? Like, I could tell you, but how I got where I am, it may not work for you. You know what I'm saying? You could follow every footstep of anybody that you inspired by, and it won't work for you. Because, you know what I'm saying, their life was catered to that, to those moves that they made, you know what I'm saying? You got to figure out they got to figure out what you do and see how it applies to their life and how they can make it happen for themselves, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? So, Jiggity, real quick, man, let them know what you got coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talked a little bit about the basketball tournament, which I'm finna tap in with my dude. I need everybody that's 6'5" or taller to hit my DM right now. You know what I'm saying? That's going to determine if I'm going to let you start on my fucking team. You know what I'm saying? But nah, on some serious shit, you know what I'm saying? what else you got coming up? You got the basketball tournament. You know what I'm saying? What else you got? What else you got coming?
So I'm like, it goes back to like community events, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like this summer, I was big on like, damn, let's bring people together another way. You know what I'm saying? Like the club shit cool, but I'm trying to be, you know, like I'm doing the basketball tournament. I'm also setting up a kickball tournament. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a softball
dope.
tournament towards like when school comes back. Like I'm trying to do activities, and we're gonna have special guests. Obviously, people I know.
Yeah,
and
nigga,
stuff
you gonna
like
have me
that.
back in shape, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get people out the house. Like I just hate seeing different shit. Like, you know, people don't be outside no more. People
Yeah.
don't. But so that's really like my goal for the summer. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
you say like what I'm aiming for is a lot of like outdoor activities, bringing people together, kids, like vendors.
Yeah. And that's dope too, cause
yeah.
like they need that. The kids, especially the kids now, cause like
Yeah.
kids don't go outside no more. You know what I'm saying? We used to be
Exactly.
outside from 11 until like 8 o'clock at night.
Exactly.
I asked my daughter the other day go out play outside. She was like, "Why? For what?" That's the weirdest shit. You know what I'm
Crazy,
saying?
bro.
Like, what you need to? Why you asking
Why?
that? Yeah. So that's crazy, man. That's dope. And you know what I'm saying? And you giving us something else to do other than the club shit.
Exactly,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So keeping us active. That's dope.
Active, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Real quick. Okay, where we got? We got a question? Where we at? Who was the biggest influence on your life to get you to where you are?
I would just say my mom, for real. She's always just been an independent woman, just, you know what I'm saying, striving to be great. She's always done just more than what she had to do, you know what I'm saying? And just seeing that growing up always just made me want to do more, you know what I'm saying? Even like when times are hard, like she never quit, never gave up, you know what I'm saying? She
never
lost
folded.
her jobs,
Yeah.
never folded, bro. Like, you know, now she's just, you know, at the top. She's running human resources, like VP.
Oh, that's
And
dope.
it's just like,
Shout out to moms,
yeah,
man.
shout out moms. Yeah. So
yeah.
just seeing that, like, in life just made me keep going, and like everything she's taught me just instilled in me, and then like made me where I'm at right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's definitely been there, she's been there every time.
And it's instilled in you now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. Big shout out to moms, you know what I'm saying? Well, check this out, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my man Jiggity, you know what I'm saying? He's dropped a lot of gems today. He's told us a lot of different stuff. My man got a crazy schedule, so we're going to let him make it. But if y'all want any information on how to, you know what I'm saying, get your team together, tap in with him if you want to be in that tournament. You know, from what I know, it's $800 if you cash prize. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something that even if I'm not playing, I love to see. You know, you think about those Rucker games. You think about all the stuff that went on in the summers back in
I'm
the.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
Like
I'm
the
gonna
theme
have
of
a
it?
DJ out there, a
Yeah.
MC.
Oh yeah.
You might get on the mic.
Oh yeah, I'm on the mic. You know that. I'm
There
pulling
you
up.
go.
I'm
I got
about
an
to
MC. You know
spit
what
some
I'm saying?
shit. You dig? We got to do this shit. Nah, yeah, for sure, man. But y'all tap in with him in all the events, you know what I'm saying, that he got coming up. Jiggity's always posted on his stories too, so you'll always be able to make sure you follow him on Instagram. Once again, man, we appreciate you coming through, you know what I'm saying, sharing your story with us, brother. And, you know what I'm saying, we look forward to all the events and all the things that you're putting on, and we will be tapped into the community with you. You know what I'm saying? So big salute, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. San Antonio fucking needs it. You know what I'm saying? And thank you once again, man, for real.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Trill Talk, no cap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.